here with Marc Bouwer to talk about everything fashion. Now, you're designing collections, whether it's for QVC or if it's for your couture collection. Obviously, in the fall, you're showcasing your spring collection, but how far in advance are you designing for that? I mean, do you have ideas a couple years before, and you're like, oh, I'm just now getting to it? How does that work?
Well, I think, you know, when you're designing, you're constantly, your head is constantly whirring, trying to find elements or a starting point for a collection. I mean, we just finished showing the spring collection, and we already are talking about the fall one, which is going to be very, very exciting. It's a very, very exciting thing. I've always loved motorcycle jackets, and you know, back in the day when I used to wear leather, I thought like nothing better than a black leather motorcycle jacket. But now we've done them in pleather, the leather-like fabrics that look exactly the same as the real thing and last much longer, much easier to clean. Then I thought, well, why not do a total different kind of fabric for a motorcycle jacket? And here we use a ponte knit, which is actually a stretch knit, which you mainly find this in a trouser or a little dress. We backed it with a fusible, which gives it a really nice stiff structured feel. Put the hardware silver zippers in. You know, gave it that motorcycle feeling with a little stud epaulette. So a motorcycle jacket, a very, very strong trend right now, but done in an entirely new way in this asymmetric print. And I love a dolman sleeve. I think it's one of my favorite tops. I mean, this with just the chunky brown and gray, you know, jewelry, something, big necklace, and a pair of leggings. So easy to wear. A woman of any shape or any size, whether you are a skinny little mini little thing or you're a full-figured sexy gal, you're gonna look great. It's the best. I think it's really
great.
cute.
I like that draping in the
Isn't that cool? And this is very me, this sort of flappy draping with the jersey.
Sure.
And again, a vest done in an unusual fabric, because you normally would be like a woven fabric. And this is the knit. It stretches. Drapey in the front, and it looks really great whether you wear it open or closed. Let's see if we can put it up here quickly. It looks great just worn like that, you know, with like a white t-shirt underneath.
Oh, absolutely. And I feel like the draping, especially in the front, is elongating the body, which is nice. This dress looks great on everybody. I saw a couple of people from QVC wear this during Fashion Week.
Yeah.
It just looks good.
Thank you, thank you. Well, you know, I loved a top with a tunic. I mean, you can wear it as a little dress, or you can wear it as a top with leggings, or you know, the little capris, or with your jeans.
Absolutely.
But totally cute as a little dress with all this little, you know, sort of vintage kind of tucked feeling in the front here, and the little covered buttons.
I know they have nice little pleats right here.
Isn't that cute?
And it really just, I don't know, everybody that I saw this on, and I saw it on, you know, various different shaped women, it just looked good. It has nice flow. The draping is just very complimentary of every woman that I saw it on.
Thank you.
I'm glad that it's here. And I love these sleeves.
Aren't those fun? Well, you know, it's the season of the sleeve. I mean, for sure. It's all about the detail up here. You know, besides the embellishment, now we're really moving towards the shoulders, the emphasis on a broader shoulder, which is really great for women because it definitely makes everything underneath look smaller. And you know, a lot of women are very curvy, and they're very conscious about that, and I love the curves. But if you want to, you know, fix the proportion a little, your shoulder is the way. The necklace, you know, the chandelier piece is a very big trend in jewelry at the moment, and I wanted to incorporate it into a necklace. So, but I didn't want to just do it in the crystal, sort of the typical chandelier thing. So I thought doing it in the jet would really be great. And then the chain links, the kind of the hardware, I thought was a nice blend of kind of old and new.
Absolutely.
So I think, you know, going back to that, I really love that.
This is legit.
Isn't that beautiful?
This is a conversation piece.
that is one of my favorite rings ever, and I was like, my God, we have got to do this ring for my QVC customer because it's just so beautiful, and it's on a stretch band, but it's not just, you know, a piece of like chintzy elastic stretch. It's actually the metal pieces that have the stretch thread in between. Yeah,
you cannot tell at all that there's any stretch threading between at all.
So there's never,
even when I stretch it out, which is nice. Because a lot of rings have that.
I love that it's sort of deco, but sort of futuristic as well. So I think, you know, if you're you know, a cool young girl and you want to have this really fabulous ring, statement ring, wear it. Maybe you're a very chic lady and you're wearing a tailored suit and you know, just love big jewelry. This is the way to go because it's tasteful and it's big.
It is. Let's talk about these bangles. These are fierce.
Oh,
and I like them because you can stack them on top of each other too.
I love the two together like that. You do the black and white together. I think it's really great. You can wear them as cuffs, you know, very Wonder Woman-esque if you want to do that.
Absolutely.
Or, you know, stack them both together. I mean, being the same color, or, you know, as we said, separately. Even just one. Beautiful.
Here,
very,
I'll pop one on.
Very, very chic.
I'm not shy. Yeah, I like that.
It looks very expensive. It has a very sort of armor-like feeling to it, but it's very feminine at the same time.
I really like it, and it's, black and white are such classic colors. I mean, it's so easy to incorporate in your wardrobe. You're not, having to pick the outfit because of the jewelry. These can be popped out tops like this with the embellishments, especially right here with the faux pearl. You don't feel guilty not wearing jewelry, because sometimes I just don't have time to put jewelry on. When I wake up in the morning, when you throw tops like these on, they really, really are nice and give such a great focus to the top. Like, I can totally appreciate it.
Good. I'm glad you said that, because that's that's exactly why we do all this embellishment, because sometimes as you said, you just don't have time to get all dressed up, but you want to look great. So you throw this top on, that one that you're wearing, it has all that jewelry, all the little studs and things on there. It has a cool element to it as well. So you're all dressed, so you don't need to go to the trouble and the time to find the right accessory. One inspiration for designing bags on QVC was that there were so many leather bags out there, and I'm all about not using any animal products in my collection at all. And I feel that with technology today, we can really recreate the look and the feel of leather and all kinds of skins and fur. And I thought, why not do a cruelty-free line on QVC?
Absolutely.
And look what technology can do. I mean, isn't this fantastic? I mean, look.
It is a great textured bag, and it looks so expensive.
Yeah, if you sold this in a high-end department store, you think this bag was several $100s at least.
Well,
probably in the thousands.
Well, it feels real too, and I think that's the great part about it. Is you create these bags. I mean, do you bring people in to try them out to see how they like them, about their functionality, or? Well,
I think the most important thing about being a designer is listening to women, because I do mainly women's clothing. So I love women. I'm surrounded by them. I work with them. I go out with them. I party with them. and us too. But I like to see what they're wearing. What functions for them in a real world, but also what looks exciting and feels things like this. I mean, look. Everybody needs a fabulous black patent bag.
That's great.
Isn't this great? It's almost like a doctor's bag. I love that with the pleats in it. I'm known for doing a lot of shirring and tucking and pleating and that kind of thing, and I wanted to put that into the bags as well. You can see with that one especially how we've cinched the top of it with a wide belt. And I love cinching things with belts. I think it's great to take anything and cinch it.
Well, I am your biggest fan on this bag. I carried this everywhere during Fashion Week, and I can tell you, I put shoes in there.
Really? Isn't that great?
I put my entire life in there, and I mean, the bag just expands, and it doesn't look bulky when you have all that stuff in there, which I really appreciate, because there's nothing worse than walking down the street and then your bag's out there. But I mean, this was just the greatest bag. I wore it everywhere, and I got so many compliments. Well, thank you so much for spending the afternoon with us.
My pleasure.
We have learned so much, and I can't wait to share with the online community.
Thank you. Can't wait for everyone to get a taste of it.
Well, if you want more of Marc Bouwer and his exclusive online collection, you can visit QVC.com.